In its 2022 report, the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions recorded that credit unions across the region have $2.2 billion in assets and memberships of over 400,000. President of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Union, Holly Hines, spoke of this during his remarks at the opening ceremony of the 16th edition of the OECS Summit of Credit Unions on Wednesday.
OECS region to the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions. You, as at December 2022, you had some $2.2 billion, US billion on the assets. That is indeed a great achievement. Give yourself a round of applause. That represents 22.6% of all the assets, total assets of the credit union movement in the Caribbean. But more importantly, your membership was about 465,000 members, which represents really a large proportion of persons in the Caribbean. And I say that to the Caribbean governments. The reality is that our credit union system represents the majority of our members in the credit union movement across Barbados and across the region.
The president said that over the years, credit unions continued to thrive well in the Caribbean. He said despite the ever-changing financial framework in the region, credit unions have stood the test of time, tackling the challenges they face. Hines said the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions' next step is to create a network that allows credit union members to access their account anywhere in the region with the help of international partners.
One of the lessons coming out of COVID-19 is that we must be more nimble. We must be able to provide access to our members' accounts. We must be able to have members accessing their money, whether they're in Grenada, whether they're in St. Lucia, whether they're in Dominica, whether they're in Anguilla, whether they're in St. Lucia, whether they're in Montserrat. So we need to change the paradigm shift. And the Caribbean Confederation, through the assistance from the Korean government, we're working with the OECS to ensure that we provide the type of assistance to allow ordinary persons in the Caribbean to transact business digitally and securely.
Acting Prime Minister and Minister for Mobilization Andy Williams spoke of the impact of credit unions in the region.
With these financial assets, credit unions carried a loan portfolio of approximately $3.1 billion, which had allocations to all sectors of the economy. Within the loan portfolio, there are evidence of credit unions being able to provide financial support to members who were severely impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic.
For GBN News, I am Rena Pett Thomas reporting.